From the Rack with Cooper at 929thebigcheese.com. Today is going to be an amazing day, folks. If there were words to describe how great today is going to be, it would be a bacon explosion, because that's what we're doing today on the Big Green Egg. We've already got our meats from Crescent Meats. We picked up 2 pounds of the thick cut bacon. We've already fried some up here, as you can tell. You can fry it up to your liking. You know, if you like it more crispy, go ahead with that. I like mine still a little bit tender. And we have also picked up from Crescent Meats 2 pounds of their mild Italian sausage. And you can see we've already kind of put this into a rectangle. We have our bacon weave going on, which might be the greatest word ever, a bacon weave. I like it. We're going to take some of our rock-on barbecue rub and sprinkle it on here onto our bacon weave. Should be a song like that, the bacon weave, or a dance perhaps. Dance. I'll work on those steps while this is cooking. So we've seasoned it with our rock-on rub. You can use any barbecue rub, you know, you can use Famous Dave's rub or anything like that. Just give it a little extra bacon seasoning. Then we're going to take our Italian sausage and we are going to lay it out. Try to get it all the way to the edges of your bacon weave. Try to keep the same thickness throughout. It's gonna be magical. Alright, so that's our 2 pounds here of mild Italian sausage. And again, we've already fried up some of the bacon. Here's where the party begins, inside of our bacon explosion. We are going to take this bacon and just put it all up on top of our Italian sausage. The whole house smells like bacon right now. It really is the most amazing scent in the world. You love it, honey, don't you? She's smiling, I promise. A couple extra things you can do here if you want to. We're going to make half of this a little bit spicier, so we've chopped up some fresh jalapeno. Just going to do it kind of on one little corner here. Not too much. You don't want it to be so hot you can't eat it. I'm going to wash your hands, show you the final steps. We'll take it out to the Big Green Egg from Swim My Pools and Spas. Alright, washed our hands. Time for the final couple of steps before we take this out to the Big Green Egg. We have the Big Green Egg from Swim My Pools and Spas set up for indirect grilling. So we have our plate setter in there, got some wood chips, all full of wood chips, and we have it up to about 250 degrees, ready to go. And how we're going to cook this, I'll explain in just a bit. But a couple more steps. Taking our rock-on barbecue sauce and just going to put some on. Make sure we get it all in the middle, because we are about to roll up some deliciousness right here. What we're going to do is we're going to very gently here roll up our sausage minus the bacon. Keep it all together, pinch it at the end. Ends all pinched in together. And we take our bacon, weave, and we roll it back the other way. You're going to want to make sure that your seam is at the bottom of your bacon explosion. Make sure everything's in there. Sprinkle it down one more time with some of our rock-on barbecue rub, then we're going to take it out to the Big Green Egg. Okay, right here at the Big Green Egg, 250 degrees indirect grilling, wood chips laid down, plate setter in, and we're ready to throw on our bacon explosion. Remember, seam down. Again, make sure your ends are all nice and tight. Close this down. Got about a 2.5 inch thick bacon explosion, so figure about 2.5 hours at 250 on the big green egg. Alright, it's been 2.5 hours. Here we are with our bacon explosion on the big green egg. We've been at about 225, 250, cooking it for 2.5 hours. We're going to take it off, take it in, slice it, and we're going to eat. With that magic. Take it inside, then it's time to eat. Okay, so we brought our bacon explosion inside the house on the big green egg, and it's time for the final step before we slice and eat, and that's taking rock-on sauce, and we're just going to put a nice little glaze on the outside of it, make it glisten. We'll do this to the whole thing. And again, we have all that bacon and Italian sausage goodness inside. And once we slice it, there's a couple ways to do it. You can obviously just eat it with a fork, but also you can, if you're courageous enough, make it into a bacon explosion sandwich. So many options. Just make sure you get every last inch. And sweet sauces will give you a nice little glare, a nice glisten. Let this sit for a minute or two. It's time to slice and eat. Everything's been glazed. We let it sit for a little bit, and it's time to cut, and then it's going to be time to eat. Now, as you can see, we've got our bacon inside there. We've got a little bit of the jalapeno. We got the Italian sausage. Already that bacon seasoning and barbecue sauce already all smoked into this, again on the big green egg from some of my pools and spas. A couple ways to do it. Eat it with a fork, make it into a sandwich. We'll just grab a fork. We don't want bread getting in the way of our bacon explosion goodness. That lives up to its name, bacon explosion in your mouth. From the Rack with Cooper at 929thebigcheese.com.